I've been married.
Yeah.
And a quote unquote housewife, where he did everything financially. I hated that shit.
Why?
Because I'm not not saying that I'm not gonna clean and cook, but that's not what the fuck I want to do. Like, that's not what makes me happy. So yeah, if you at home and staying at home with the kids, that's what makes you happy, then all for it. But me, no, I want to go out there. I want to work. I want to hustle. I want to see how much, you know, I can bring in. Let me see if my nigga make $200K a year. I want to match. Like, you gotta meet me. Like, let me come where you at, or bring me to where you're at. Like, how can I be where my nigga at?
I mean, I understand what she's saying, but at the end of the day, you know, women need to understand that if you want to go where a man at or reach where a man at, then you have to put in the work, put in the time. I mean, I understand that she wants to, you know, she don't want to be a stay-at-home wife or whatever, but would you feel the same way if he lost his job or whatever and things weren't the way you wanted? I mean, I understand women want to be independent, but hey, you got to look at it from both perspectives. You wanted that life. He gave you that life. Now you don't want the life. Now you want to work, but hey, I ain't mad at her.
I am 27. I am single and I have no kids. And I guess you could say I'm an alpha female.
Would you like to be married?
Yes.
How long was your longest relationship?
4 years.
How long ago was that?
3 years ago.
So you're 27? You were that person from 20 years old?
Actually, I'm older than that. I was playing with you. I just gave you the 27 number because everybody always says they think I'm 27. No, I'm 36.
If I asked your ex-boyfriend how he experienced you, what his word would be, Trey, is what?
Controlling, demanding. I get the word demanding a lot.
What kind of marriage do you want, though?
I want to be able to be open. Like, I don't want lies. I don't want secrets. I want us to be able to talk to each other.
Marriages come down to like two basic forms, either a traditional marriage or some sort of partnership. What do you want?
A partnership.
This is a real question. How much does a man need to make?
At the bare minimum, 100,000, and that's bare minimum.
What percentage of men earn over $100,000 a year?
10 to 15.
10%. 10% at age 36.
But I also say that I'm okay that he makes less.
I said, how much would he need to make minimum? You said 6 figures.
Yeah, and you also said, are you okay if he makes less? And I said, I'm okay with that too.
If he makes less than you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood that. Then I would say 70 and up.
We started off wrong with you lying to me. That's just not okay.
I was messing with you. I'm a jokester.
Okay. We don't know each other.
And this is the problem, man. You lying to him off the break, and the people that are watching are like, yo, like, if you lying about small stuff like this, how are you gonna be in a relationship? I mean, she's a nice looking woman for 36. I mean, she's gorgeous, but at the end of the day, man, all this lying and being a jokester and all this, yo, it's not gonna help you. And the man that makes $100,000 ain't gonna want to go through all that stuff. You talking about you were demanding and all this stuff, man. Sweetheart, you gotta do some re-evaluating, honestly. Do some re-evaluating and come back later.
You know I really like you. You know that, right? 1 second. Hi.
What you doing? What you up to?
I'm hanging out with my friend.
Which friend?
You know Shayla.
Oh, you talking about Shayla?
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. That makes sense. How long y'all gonna be out?
Probably till like 2.
2. I mean, I guess shit. I'll still be up though.
Okay, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, just call me when you about to make it in, alright?
Okay, baby.
Alright, I miss you.
I miss you too.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to you later, alright?
Okay, later. Hi. Why do you look like that?
Because you talking to a whole other dude while you in the car with another dude, and you wonder why men do the things they do. Like, you got a whole nother dude right there in the car. You in another dude car. You actually pick up the phone and talk to another dude. The disrespect is at a high level. Talking about, I miss you and all this and all that. I guarantee if the roles were reversed and he was talking to another chick, you'll probably would try to break that man windows, yo. You try to break that man windows. Honestly, man.
Types of men I refuse to date. A man who hates cats. You're scary. A man who manages people. If you're a manager, you won't be managing me. A man who hates either of his parents. Go heal that. A man who works in the service. If you're in the military, Air Force, won't work over here. Pastor. You won't like the way I dress. A man who is avoidant. No, I'm not playing that game. A man who enjoys fast food regularly. How old are you, boo? And more specifically, if you eat KFC, y'all know how I feel about that one. A man who does not respect the pronouns of others. It's quite simple. A man who fat shames. Do you talk about your fat mother? A man who bartends. I'm good. A man who was on a reality TV dating show. A police officer. I'm cool as a black woman.
I mean, women with these lists, yo, I won't date a pastor. I mean, what's wrong with KFC? I like KFC. Like, I mean, I don't get it though. I mean, some of these things on our list. I mean, hey, I get it. That's what you want to do, but at the end of the day, you're gonna eliminate probably like maybe 10 to 15% of the men out there. But hey, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. You will be single for a long time because, you know, guys that's in the service, salute to my service people, police officers, and people like that, man. Those people who serve the community and serve their country. So you don't want to be with those guys? Hey, it is what it is, y'all. You thought you were gonna get away with that. Your daughter was like, oh no, you ain't gonna do that for me. Mommy, you ain't gonna do that. Salute to her daughter, man.
Naked, ass popping, bent over, turning up but broke, celebrating struggle, twerking but stink, they don't know how to wash their ass properly, no loyalty having, double crossing, phony, ignorant ass, high school diploma having, no job or trade skill having, fake entrepreneur, no business etiquette or customer service skill etiquette having, entitled, think I know everything but don't know shit ass generation ever.
Wow. She wasn't playing though. She emptied out the whole clip on y'all. Blah, blah, blah. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. This new generation, man, I don't get it, man. They are the most disrespectful I've ever seen in my life. I mean, I'm glad I'm a Gen Xer. I mean, we went through our stuff. We went through our struggles, but these youngers today, they don't give a damn. They don't care. They will do everything and anything that's disrespectful and think it's disrespectful. Yo, man, salute to this lady, man, because somebody had to say it. Somebody had to say it.
Why is it that when a man be like, I know you got niggas, why? You think that I'm really sitting up here texting multiple guys, going out with multiple guys? Do you really think I have time for, do you really think I have time to do that? Do you really think that y'all are just that awesome that I want to be talking to multiple ones at one time? Like, I don't have nothing else to do. I don't have anything else going on in my life. I'm just really sitting here just going through a list of men just to text and talk to. And you won't ever find that out until I give you my number. And then you see, like, I don't be texting. I don't be talking. I don't. I'm not like, I usually am like really zoned in on one person. Like, for real, like tapped in with one person. I keep my options open, but I'm always locked in with one person. I'm not doing all that here. I just don't have the time.
You just shot yourself in the foot when you said I keep my options open. That means you got dudes on your line. You got dudes you probably friend zoned and all this stuff and keep them in the friend zone, keep them in the friend zone. You got your options open. You just said it. I mean, maybe when you find that one you lock in, but you got dudes in the chamber. You may not be talking to them, but if they text you, you text them a little thing just to keep them there. And fellas, I'm telling you, don't let these women fool you. They may focus on one man when they get the right man or when they get the one that they want. But I'm gonna tell you something. Those women got dudes on the side. Side dudes are a thing. Fellas, stay woke.
Woman who knows her worth. And
what's a high value woman?
A woman who knows her worth and knows she can do better than that, because there are men out there that aren't gonna want to see a whole bunch of women at one time.
Well, what determines a woman's worth?
I think a woman determines her own value.
See, that's the difference between men and women. Like, a man can't just determine their value. The world dictates how valuable you are.
The marketplace, you're saying.
Right. Like, women could just make up how valuable she is in her head and then just assume that the world should follow that. But we can't operate like that. Imagine if I said like that, I'm just worth that. Like, why? Because I believe it. Everybody would think that I'm delusional, but women can believe that.
And see, this is the problem with the world today. Women could say, well, I'm worth this, I'm worth that, and nobody would check them. But if a man do it, oh my goodness, man, the wolves, the knives, everything will come out. See, a man has to, you know what I'm saying? When a man, he has to build his wealth. He has to build his worth. You know what I'm saying? His self-worth has to be built. You know what I'm saying? You can say it and you can be confident about it, but until you show it, until it's out there in the open, men can't do that. Women could say, oh, I'm worth this, and the world will believe it, but men can't do that. And it's something that at the end of the day, we gotta deal with as men.
Deal breaker.
Deal breakers.
Deal breaker, masculine women.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Like women with egos.
My name's Aurelia. I'm 28. I popped my balloon because you said the whole masculinity part. I think I do have some of those traits just because I have been single for a while, learned to do things on my own. Letting somebody take control, sometimes I don't like that.
And that's why a woman like this will be single for a long time, because you need to learn to let go. Let go. Let a man, if you find the right man, let him take control. I know it's hard, sweetheart. You're a beautiful woman. You're a gorgeous woman. But at the end of the day, if you don't let go, you're going to be alone for a very long time, because men don't like that. We don't like that at all. I know I don't.
The other day, I put up a post talking about pretty women. I said, the prettier the woman, the less likely she is to be approached. So if you see her, you know, get at her. Just say hello. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't expect to see so many men have so much disdain for women. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was so many men that hate women. I seen people write in the comments, grown men write in the comments, if she pretty, she want too much, if she pretty, she evil, if she pretty, she mean, if she pretty, she not a good person, if she pretty, she gonna ruin your life. I said, man, a lot of y'all dudes have been hurt. A lot of y'all dudes got low self-esteem. A lot of y'all sound envious of women.
I mean, I never said that. Like, a pretty woman, I mean, a woman is a woman. It doesn't matter if she's pretty or she's average looking. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, yo, if you like a woman, you see a woman that you're attracted to, approach her. All she can say is no. All she can say is no, I got a man, this and that, or she not attracted to you. It is what it is, man. Move on. But I think what happens is, and I'm going to keep it a buck, man. A lot of guys, they've been rejected so much, or they've been watching these red pill people, man, and it's getting to them. It's getting to them. A lot of these young, I'm going to tell you something. A lot of these young dudes don't know how to approach a woman. That's why I'm glad I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s before social media. You had no choice but to approach a woman. If you ain't approaching a woman, you wouldn't get none. Fellas, get on your high horse, man, and get with these women, man, because you might be surprised, yo. You might be surprised.
For my daughter-in-law. I'm a 60-year-old mom of 3 adult children, and for over 20 years, I've hosted a Mother's Day lunch at my house. It's a tradition. My kids bring flowers, we eat, we laugh, and I get to spend time with the people that I raised. It means everything to me. This year, my oldest son, Ben, called and said he would not be coming. He said he was spending the day with his wife, Rachel, and their kids. Apparently, she asked for a quiet day at home, breakfast in bed, no visitors, and no driving. I was stunned. I couldn't believe she convinced my son to skip the lunch entirely, not even stopping by, not even for an hour. I said, Rachel is not your mother, and this day is not about her. She gets a birthday, she gets anniversaries. Can I have my one day? I told him I felt like he was choosing her over his own mother. He said Rachel's been stressed with the kids and that this is the only thing that she wanted. I get that, but why does her day dictate what happens with me and my son? He offered to call me and maybe come by later in the week, and I told him that was not the same. So I texted his wife and said, listen, I know you lost your mom 5 years ago.
Oh,
so maybe you don't understand how much
into this.
Yeah. So maybe you don't understand how much these traditions matter, but they matter.
Well, that's a very messed up way of saying that, but okay.
Now he's
I know your mom's dead, so you probably don't get it. Well, I had a mom and I do get it, so yeah.
Yeah. Now he's not speaking to me, and I'm questioning everything. Maybe I was being a bit too old-fashioned. Maybe I'm holding on too tightly. But it really hurts me that he forgot about his own mother on Mother's Day. Am I wrong?
Yo, man. First of all, that man is happily married, and he has his own life now. I understand that you're the mother, whatever, and things like that. But if his wife wants to spend a quiet day with her family, just chilling or whatever, let that man's wife have her day. You could spend any time with your son. Your son can come over the next day. He can come over 2 days later. And also you got other kids. You got other kids who come over there. They're going to spend time with you. You're mad because your one son who has a wife. And also the thing that kills me, she lost her mother 5 years ago. Have some sympathy. Damn. That man has moved on. He's got a wife. He has a family. That's the mother of his kids. Let that man and his wife have that day to themselves, yo.
To somebody and they send you a picture, or they let you know that they're getting their nails done, or their toes done, or their hair done, or their lashes done, and you don't send no funyuns for it, then 9 times out of 10 after that, I'm just trying to put you guys on, she looking at you as like, the fuck, like, where's the funyun, babes? I'm telling y'all, like, 9 times out of 10, that's how she feeling. Like, is you finna send that, or is he finna like come through? Is he sending half? Something. 9 times out of 10, I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to put y'all boys on.
So basically, you want a man to just pay for something that he doesn't really have to pay for if he's not your man. He's not your man. I mean, even if he's your man, or y'all talking, y'all in the talking phase or whatever, if he wants to send you money for your hair and nails, okay, cool. That's your man. He could do that. But if y'all just in the talking phase, early talking phase, that's not something he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? Women, I don't get that. Like, you want a man you just met to pay for everything. You want a man that you met to pay for everything. Let that man become your man. And if he wants to do that, yes, he has to do that because that's your man. But in the early stages, man, I don't get it, man. I don't know. Maybe, man, I don't know if this is the new age of tricking. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. It's your boy Jay here with another video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe button. Hit that bell for all notifications. Until next time, folks, I'm out.